A female professor endured multiple hardships, discovering her husband's infidelity and learning of her best friend's suicide. Despite these, she kept teaching. However, a student, with whom she'd had a one-night stand, deliberately made class difficult to gain her attention. After class, she was surprised by a text from Dario, questioning how he got her number. He pointed out it was on Facebook, revealing he'd been looking into her. Dario insisted the key issue was her feelings, not the privacy breach. Dario then told Emma that her best friend Brenda had died. This left Emma in shock, and Dario, sensing her distress, stayed by her side as a quiet listener, comforting her when needed. His kindness warmed her, leading her to invite him to her part-time workplace, a sign of trust. Sensing an opportunity, Dario asked a colleague to leave, creating a private moment. Seizing the moment, Dario made his move, and Emma, influenced by the situation, did not resist. They became intimate again. Meanwhile, her husband, searching for her, called repeatedly but got no answer, as Emma was with Dario. Later, Emma confessed her feelings for Dario, but felt conflicted due to their complicated situation. Dario assured her that her comfort and satisfaction were all that mattered. Emma, however, did not respond and left. At home, instead of her husband, she found a bill for a necklace her assistant wore, enraging her. Meanwhile, her husband was at a bar with his brother. He grew intensely curious about why his brother started investigating Brenda's death. To address his brother's suspicion and facilitate his future plans, he revealed that he and Brenda were lovers. Leonard was clearly stunned, with a look of absolute shock. After returning home, he couldn't sleep the entire night, torn between telling his wife or not. Early the following morning, Anthony showed up, evidently to talk about Brenda, since Emma was the last person to see her alive. Anthony began by sharing police evidence. A man's belt and a used condom were found at the scene, implying she had been with a man the day before. The immediate task was to identify this man to understand what transpired later. This put Emma in a difficult position because she knew the man's identity, but revealing it would expose her affair. After much contemplation and spurred by Anthony's insistence, she finally admitted that the person who had relations with Brenda was her. Anthony was completely taken aback upon hearing this, speechless for a moment.